All right, and we're covering more national and international reactions to these developments. Remember, a top leader of terrorism killed right now, al-Zawahiri. As we're bringing you updates, now we have an update on the Taliban reaction in Afghanistan. Apparently, according to reports, the Taliban is upset with top officials. I'm going to read out for you what they had to say. We found that the US drones attacked a civilian area of Sherpur, Kabul. We were not aware on the kind of attack. Later, after investigation, it was found it was American drones which attacked civilian areas. This attack is a violation of the Doha agreement. Strong words coming in from the Afghan Taliban government. Now, on the phone with us right now, we have my colleague Ayman Narsiman to bring us a lot more context on how the Afghanistani government has responded. Anand, could you explain to our audiences the reaction and also what the Doha agreement is? Why could this possibly stand in violation of that?
Well, the Doha agreement very clearly between the US and Afghanistan, or more importantly Taliban, very clearly says that Afghanistan soil will not be used for aiding, abetting and harboring those who have an agenda against America or enemies of America. Now, this is what the claim is. Now, but the other aspect is that it also says that there will be no strikes or there will be no attacks on Afghanistan soil by foreign entities without taking into confidence the Afghanistan government or the Taliban. So the door actually swings both ways. Now, given America's position is that after the Saturday drone strike and the killing of Ayman al-Zawahiri in Sherpur area of Kabul, now, this is right at the heart of Kabul. Now, if it's a residential apartment area there where Ayman al-Zawahiri was present, so the bigger question that the Taliban have to now answer is what is it that, how is it that Ayman al-Zawahiri was there in the heart of Kabul and they didn't know? Now, interestingly, we have a world exclusive which was recorded, before the weekend, before this incident happened on Saturday, with the Home Minister of Afghanistan, Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, that is the Taliban leader and leader of the Haqqani network, Sirajuddin Haqqani, where he claimed that there is no presence of Al-Qaeda on Afghanistan soil. Now, if that is what the official statement of the opposition of the government of Afghanistan was, and we'll play that out through the course of the day, but point is, if that was the position that was taken by the Afghanistani or the Taliban, how is it that Ayman al-Zawahiri was neutralized by the Americans in Kabul? So clearly the Taliban are upset that there have been a drone strike and that too in a densely civilian area. America is claiming that nobody but Ayman al-Zawahiri has been neutralized. Even his family members who in that home where he was living have been unharmed. It's only him who's been neutralized. It's a pinpointed strike. The Americans are saying, what is Ayman al-Zawahiri doing in your own backyard right in the heart of Kabul if you're saying you're not harboring a terrorist and a wanted person, an enemy of the United States of America? The Taliban are turning around and saying this is going to spoil relations because you moved out of here and there is a Doha agreement and you have said that you will not conduct strikes on our soil and you are conducting these strikes on our soil. But interestingly, the Taliban also credits Pakistan for its rise in Afghanistan and it's coming back into power in Afghanistan. And what the irony is that Osama bin Laden was found in Abbottabad and Ayman al-Zawahiri has been found in Kabul. So the larger question is, despite all the people-to-people connect that India is extending to the people of Afghanistan, India going ahead and opening up the embassy in Afghanistan, the larger question is, can the Taliban actually be trusted and do they even know what is happening in their own backyard? So there are two angles and two aspects to this. So Taliban very visibly upset from their point of view that the strike has been conducted in their own backyard by the Americans. Americans upset that Ayman al-Zawahiri has been found living in Kabul, right under the very noses of those very people who said that they will cooperate fully against Al-Qaeda and Daesh, that is the Islamic State.
Anand, if you could also explain to our audiences, in your own expertise, how long is this fissure between the two countries created by this over-the-horizon strike? Is it likely to last for a few years now? Is it going to heighten diplomatic tension, for example, between the two countries?
But the Taliban is at no place to negotiate. They can only say that you have done it this time, don't repeat it again. Beyond that, what is their position? They are increasingly getting frustrated because of the Pakistanis. They do not want to be seen too close to the Chinese. They need the Americans for their trade to flourish and the gateway into Europe and the world markets. They are actively engaging with India because they realize the civilizational connect and the fact that India has been the true friend in need. So there are multiple alignments. So they also have the pressures coming in from Iran. So Taliban are stuck between a rock and a hard place. So they are in no position to negotiate right now. But the point is they can express their displeasure. They also want to evolve. They want to move from becoming a terrorist outfit to somebody who can legitimately claim and run a government, because the Taliban's position officially has always been that they did everything for the people of Afghanistan and for Afghanistan because they wanted to liberate Afghanistan from the clutches of foreign control. Now, in this case, it is hugely embarrassing for the Taliban leadership. It is also embarrassing for the Pakistanis who are actively backing them, and the military and establishment is heavily invested in Afghanistan. That, Ayman al-Zawahiri is present there. Now, it will again bring back the Osama bin Laden parallels, who was found in Abbottabad. So all of this very clearly shows that unless Afghanistan emerges out of the clutches of the Pakistani military establishment, they will never have an individual position. And unless they are able to try and assert themselves and really show they mean business and they are wanting to walk the talk, the trust levels will be very, very low. There will be a huge trust deficit between, the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan or this Taliban-run government and any other nation that is wanting to engage with it, because everybody is going to be their guards up when they're going to talk to the Taliban now.
Okay. Anand Narsman, thank you so much for that input. We now have some more breaking news coming in related very much to this story. We're going to move to that. More reactions coming in.